really hope that you are having a good experience with Botsify so far. So what happens sometimes is that you have put the questions and answers in your chatbot, but your user still come up with a very unique question that your chatbot does not have the answer for. So what you want to do is simply send a default message or a fixed message saying that you are still learning or your chatbot is not able to answer at the moment, something like this. So your user will understand that, okay, this is something the chatbot is not capable of answering at the moment. So we call them default responses or default stories. So in order to set any story as a default response, what you need to do is create a new story. And the left hand side doesn't matter. So you would type your default message or any random message. But the right hand side is basically the chatbot response which you want to send in such cases. In my case, I want to reply something like, in my cases, I want to basically respond either with I'm still learning, we'll get back to you later, or my bosses didn't teach me that. So something like this. So let's save this story. So remember, I just saved my story, but I did not tell Botsify that, okay, this is a default story and default message that you want to send in cases where your chatbot is not capable of answering. So what we'll do is click on these three dots and that will pop up this menu. We'll go through other options later in the videos, but let's focus on this set as default message for now. If I click on this, that will open up this window asking me, are you sure you want to set this story as a default message, which I am very sure. Message on all type of messages or just the text messages, or when someone sends a video message or uploads an image or file, something like this. But I'm choosing all and confirming this. So now you'll notice as the story has been labeled as default message. Also, the count has been increased next to the default messages. Remember that you can set multiple stories as default messages and Botsify will randomize between those multiple stories. So that would create an impression for your end user that the chatbot is intelligent enough to answer me each time differently. So let's try our chatbot. So I'm typing something random which I know that my chatbot is not capable of answering my users yet. So the chatbot is first trying to see whether it is capable of answering or not. If it finds the story that matches the criteria, it will answer, but if not, then it will send the default story. And you remember that I set up this default message in my story, which my chatbot has just sent me. Let's try the same message again to see whether my chatbot is capable of randomizing between the responses. Can you see that? So that's how you can set up default message in your chatbot. I hope you like the video. In next video, we are going to see how you can set up a get started story.